Hello there, and welcome to another one of these Lexical Lab 1-minute English videos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website www.lexicallab.com to find out more about our online courses. I've recently just finished watching the new 5-part Adam Curtis series for the BBC called Shifty. It's basically a kind of documentary essay about life in the United Kingdom at the tail end of the 20th century. There's one scene in it that really stuck with me where they're interviewing the directors of London Zoo in the 1980s, and they're talking about having to come to terms with a new reality because the government, at that time led by Margaret Thatcher, had recently announced that they were stopping funding for the zoo. And so, going forward, paying customers were going to have to be their bread and butter. In this context, bread and butter basically means their source of income, their way of making a living, their way of surviving. It's a phrase that probably tells you quite a bit about the English diet. The fact that bread and butter basically means your main way of surviving. You often hear it used idiomatically when people are talking about work. So you might ask someone, "What do you do?" And they might tell you, "Well, I do a little bit of interpreting and some translation work, but basically teaching is my main bread and butter." Maybe as you know, I also play in a band, but I've never really managed to make any serious money from music. Like a lot of aspiring musicians in my youth, I never quite made it. But I do have a couple of friends who've managed to work in the music industry their entire lives. And, if you're a huge music fan, you're lucky if music is your main bread and butter. My dad was also an artist, not sure if any of you knew that, but again, a bit like me with my music career. He was an artist who never really made any money from his painting. He always had other jobs. And I guess a lot of artists or writers or musicians or DJs, they also have bread and butter jobs that allow them to pay the rent. If you've enjoyed this video, please do click the like button. Please share it on social media with your friends, your students, your colleagues, and in the comment section below. We'd love to see how you might use bread and butter.